happen, it does make us think. There may have been others. So Nicole was the only one.
I was the only one.
Was there ever like a one night stand with someone else just out of the blue and one and done?
No.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk a little bit more about Nicole? So walk me through it, because that was one of the things we never really got to ask you about.
Right, we didn't talk.
Just kind of skipped on and talked about where the girls were, but so what happened there?
So it was probably around June 1st or something. That's when I first met her, and it was just like a work conversation. She messed with the gas meters that we were out in the field, and I was messing up, and then I took it to her like, hey, what's going on with this? Like, how do I fix it? And, after that, we just ran into each other a few times in the office, and I think it was probably the fourth time meeting. She had asked me, because like when we were talking back and forth, I would say, like we moved here from Colorado or from North Carolina and stuff like that, and then she was like, "What's all this weed stuff?" I'm like, "God," I took out my phone and showed her a picture, like my girl's on the phone. It's like, "Oh, okay." Like, so, like yeah, like, I didn't wear a ring to work because like I had something else to get refitted when I lost all that weight. So, but
you lost so much weight that your fingers lost weight.
It was literally like I was out in the snow one time. I went like that, and my ring went off from the rocks. So I was panicking, trying to find out like, "Hey, where is it?" But so after that, she left me alone for a couple of days, and she texted me outside the field. And then after that, we just kept texting back and forth, and it was just like she used to work in a little rig out in North Dakota, I think. And we just kind of trading stories back and forth about what we did and everything. And then one day it just kind of went to a different level, and then I never thought it would ever go to that level. But she was talking about meeting up after we got back from San Diego. We were in San Diego from the 22nd to the 26th of June. And we met up after we got back. And
how did you guys meet up?
At a park in Thornton. Thornton somewhere. And after that, we just kept seeing each other pretty much the whole month of July.
So let me ask you this. You tell me if I'm wrong. You strike me as somewhat of a shy person. So you guys were very initiatory, like flirting at first? Okay. From both sides?
Yeah. They were just kind of like feeling each other out. It's kind of like,
yeah. And so, texts, any calls?
More near the end of June.
Okay. And what makes you remember that it's June that it happened?
Because we called each other before I left to go to San Diego.
Oh, okay. All right. At first, did you think something might happen?
I just thought it was just flirting. I didn't think it was actually like something that would actually happen.
Yeah. Well, it's totally natural, right? I mean, everyone kind of flirts at work, right? Because the relationship between men and women is different. So if you're working with a girl at work, it's just kind of natural to flirt.
I wish I was out in the field more instead of at the office.
Kind of see it in your eyes. That's kind of where the path started, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if I was like, because when I went from like a rover to a field coordinator, like I would spend more time in the morning time in the office trying to get everything like situated where we're going to go, and everything like that. If I was a rover, I'd be more out in the field instead of like coming to the office like for more than an hour.
Right.
It just gave me more time to run into her, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. What did she know about you? Did she know you were married first?
She did. Once I showed her the pictures on my phone, on the home screen picture.
So was your wife in that picture, or was it just your girl?
It was just my girls right there, but my wife was the lock screen.
Oh.
So she knew I was married and my kids.
Okay.
Are you aware that she said she didn't know you were married? What do you think about that?
I figured it was like just trying to save face, something my sister said, it was like just trying to keep things together.
Yeah.
Just trying to, she phrased it a different way, but just kind of like it's like ground control, just trying to control everything that's going on around her. Because I'm sure she got bombarded by all kinds of different sides from the media and everything. So
have you talked to her at all? No.
I'm hoping she hasn't written me in a different alias or something. I'm not talking to her that way.
And are you not allowed to talk to her?
I would hope that.
Okay. No one's told you that then?
No, I mean, I would expect, like, I thought, like, Colorado had said, like, on a DOC list, if you're on, like, a victim list, you can't call anybody.
Oh, right.
But here, I'm not sure if that's the same, but I just talked to my sister, parents, some friends of my parents.
Do you wish you could talk to her?
Maybe once, just to
get some closure?
Just to say, like, hey, just once.
Yeah.
Just to say, hey, like, I'm sorry this all happened. I'm sorry. I'm not sure, like, what happened, like, afterwards, like, what you went through, like, if you had, like, counseling, if you're, like, in a different state, if you had to leave everything behind. I just wanted to let you know I'm sorry, and that's something that never saw in my life happening or happening to somebody else either.
You'd be alright if we told her that?
That's fine.
You want us to, you want us not to.
And if she would want to even talk to you guys, then I'm not sure if someone does that. I'm sure she'd answer your phone call more than the attorney phone call that she didn't want to go answer. Yeah.
Oh, so your attorney tried to call her and she wouldn't answer?
Yeah, because I remember her phone number, but after that they figured out, I guess, where she lived. They left a call, business card there. And she just, pretty much after like the 5th attempt, she said stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's getting bombarded like everyone else. So.
Hopefully it's calmed down since, but I'm sure, like, I just hope she can, like, I don't know if there's, like, normalcy for her, since she's on the outside, but I'm hoping it can get that way at some point. Not sure if she had to leave Colorado or not, but I'm sure, like, that would have been hard if she did.
Mm-hmm.
I know Anadarko wasn't dream job, so that's one thing I always, like, asked my attorneys is, like, did she have to leave? Like, did she have to do anything at work? That was one thing, since she always told me that was her dream job, so.
Oh, really? Where did she leave?
Like, an oil company in Anadarko is, like, I mean, unless you're working for, like, BP or, like, Conoco Phillips or something.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Anadarko's, like,